Hi everyone, I'm Chloe. We're going to be doing a warm-up in this video, so we're going to get started with some side steps. We're going to bring our arms up to a 90-degree angle between our shoulder, our elbow, and our wrists. We're going to do some goalpost arms to get our shoulders warmed up, and our legs are moving to get our abductor and adductor muscles warmed up. Remember to keep breathing throughout all of your exercises. We're going to move into some bicep curls with a hamstring curl as well. So we're going to bring our arms down to our sides and curl our wrists up towards our shoulders. We want nice, slow, controlled motion. We're going to add in a hamstring curl, so you're going to bring your heel up towards your back. Make sure to keep that balance, engaging your core as well. Nice, slow, controlled motions for both your leg and your arms. Awesome. One more each side, and then we're going to move into a squat position. So you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart, bending back to a 45-degree angle like you're sitting in a chair. We're going to start with some tricep extensions. So you're going to bring your arms to your side and extend backwards. Remember to keep your knees behind your toes. We don't want to go beyond a 90-degree angle. Keeping your spine neutral as well. And breathing. Awesome, let's do 3 more, 2, and 1. We're going to move into rows, so we're going to keep our legs in the same position, arms straight out, pulling them back in. We're going to engage our traps and squeeze our shoulder blades. Awesome job, keep breathing. And last one. Alright, we're going to stand back up. We're going to go into a march. So we're going to go our knees up towards our chest. We're going to bring our knees higher up for more of a challenge. We're going to engage our hip flexors and our core, nice and strong, stable. Keep breathing as well. Doing awesome. We're going to add in some arm swings. Get our chest warmed up. Awesome job. Now we're going to transition and bring our arms out to the sides and do some small forward circles. And backwards. Awesome. Now we're going to move into some stretching. So we're going to keep our feet moving just to stay nice and warm. We're going to bring one arm across our chest. Make sure you're holding above your elbow. You don't want to hold right on a joint when you're stretching. You're going to stretch to the point of discomfort but never pain. Keep breathing as well. You guys are doing awesome. Keep those legs moving. I'm going to hold it here for a minute. Get a nice stretch through our shoulder. All right, go ahead and switch arms. Same thing, holding above our elbow. The farther across you pull, the deeper the stretch will be. Remember to bring those knees up higher for more of a balance as well as an engagement challenge. All right, and we're going to move into a tricep stretch. So go ahead and take one of your arms, bring it above your head, bend at the elbow, fingertips down your spine, and holding onto the back of your arm. Once again, you don't want to hold right on your elbow. You're going to feel the stretch down the back side of your arm. Keeping those marches going. You can also move into side steps. Change it up a little bit. Awesome. Go ahead and switch arms. Same thing, fingertips down your spine. Keep breathing. Make sure you're not straining your neck forward or backward while doing this stretch. Alright, and we're going to move into a bicep forearm stretch. So you can put your arms straight out like you're holding something. You're going to push back on your hand. On your fingertips, you're going to feel the stretch up the front of your arm and into your biceps. Remember to keep those legs going. You can choose your side steps or you can do the marches again as well. You want to keep moving, get nice and warm before our workout. You can flip your grip, give yourself a high five, and pull back on your arm as well. Make sure you're not pulling too far back on your fingers. Go ahead and switch arms. Switch your grip if you'd like. Alright, we're going to keep our feet still. We're going to do a little bit of a chest stretch, get our chest nice and opened up. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your back, pull back gently. Make sure you're not pulling too hard. It should just be a little bit of a stretch across the front of your chest. We're going to hold for a couple seconds, and we're going to transition down into a lunge, stretch out our hamstrings and our hip flexors. So make sure you have enough room. We're going to go down onto one knee. We're going to push our hips forward. You should feel the stretch right up along the front of your leg. Think about keeping your spine in line with your hips and your shoulders stacked and leaning a little bit forward. Keep breathing throughout your stretch. If you want a deeper stretch, the farther you can go. You can also scoot your front foot forward and go farther down into a lunge. We're going to go ahead and bring our arm that has our knee on the ground up and over. We're going to stretch out our obliques. This adds in a little bit of balance. You can add in a hand on the ground or on your leg as well for balance. Keep breathing. And then we're going to move into a hamstring stretch. So go ahead and straighten out that front leg. You can lean forward. You can sit back farther onto your back leg. You're going to feel this stretch right up through the back of your leg. Remember to keep breathing. You want to keep your back in line. You don't want to curl your back over. Alright, and when you're ready, we're going to switch to the opposite side. So going back to our kneeling position with our knee over our ankle, pushing our hips forward, keeping our shoulders and our hips stacked. We want a deeper stretch, moving that foot forward and sinking deeper into our stretch. Keep breathing. All right, and we're going to take that arm that's on the same side as our knee. We're going to reach over, get a nice stretch in our obliques. And hold for a couple more seconds. Breathing through our stretch. We're going to sink back in, stretch out that front leg, feeling our hamstring, stretching out a little bit. Remember to keep our back nice and neutral. Alright, and we're going to transition down onto the ground now. So we're going to start with a newspaper stretch. So your feet are going to be out in front of you. You're going to bring one leg up over behind your knee and scoot your heel in towards your body. Your heel should be in line with your hip. You're going to feel the stretch up through the outside of your leg. Deeper the stretch. To deepen the stretch, you can move your heel closer to yourself and leave it farther out if you want to decrease the intensity. Keep breathing. When you're ready, go ahead and switch legs. Same idea, scooch that heel in towards yourself. Alright, and we're going to move down onto the mat. We're going to do some crunches. So we're going to lay down on our back with our feet in line with our spine and our hips. We're going to put our hands behind our head or across our chest for support. You're going to crunch up, just bringing your shoulder blades off the ground. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring your feet up off the ground as well. Remember to keep breathing throughout all of your exercises. Nice, slow, and controlled motion. You don't want to strain your neck, so keep that neck in line. If you feel like you're hurting your neck, put your hands under your head for support, but make sure not to pull up on your head. Awesome. We're going to go 5 more crunches. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll over onto your side. right hand under your head. We're going to do some leg raises to engage our adductor and abductors. We're going to go through a sequence to get both of them. So bring your leg up to a 45-degree angle. For an extra challenge, you can add a pulse at the top. Remember to keep breathing. Think about your side being pushed into the ground. Don't let your shoulders roll or your hips roll forward or backwards. Go ahead and do 2 more. And we're going to go into reverse clamshell. So you're going to bring your knees up towards your chest and you're going to separate your ankles. Awesome. Same idea. Make sure you're not rolling forward. We're going to make sure our hips stay stacked and engage our legs. Awesome. Alright, and we're going to move into some interior leg raises. So we're working on those adductors. So you're going to bring that leg up. Same idea. If you want more of a challenge, add a pulse up at the top. Keep breathing throughout all of your stretches. We're going to do a couple more. We're going to move into some side crunches. So when you're ready, we're going to transition, bringing those knees back to that clamshell position. One arm out, one arm on our head or side, and crunching up. Get some oblique crunches. Same idea, keep a neutral spine. You don't want to strain your neck or your back. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and bring those legs up, one leg or both. Alright, get a couple more. When you're ready, we're going to transition over onto the other side. Do the same sequence one more time. So we're going to go into our leg raises. Keeping our hips and our shoulder pushed into the ground. Adding that pulse at the top for an extra challenge. Go ahead and do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Tuck those knees up, and we're going to do reverse clamshell, so separating our ankles. Remember to keep breathing. Alright, when you're ready, go ahead and transition into the interior leg raises. So bring that top leg up across, put your other foot out, and lift up. Adding a challenge at the top by adding a pulse. You can increase your range of motion or decrease as well. Alright, and we're going to move into our side crunches. So one arm out, one arm behind your head or on your hip, whatever feels most comfortable, and crunch up, engaging those oblique muscles. If you want more of a challenge, add in a side crunch with one leg or both legs. Alright, go ahead and do 3 more on this side. And we're going to go transitioning onto our stomach. So we're going to lay flat on our stomach. We're going to do the Cobra Stretch. So we're going to put our arms out in front of us. You can stay on your elbows to decrease the strain on your lower back, or you can push up. So your hips should be pushed into the ground. Remember to breathe. You're going to feel this through your rectus abdominis and the front of your abs. Get a nice stretch in. Remember to breathe. We're going to get our obliques and our transverse abdominals as well by doing a little bit of a twist. So down on our hands, we'll just twist our shoulder towards our opposite hand. Nice and gently. Go ahead and twist the other way. go ahead when you're ready, transition up into your tabletop position. We're going to do some bird dogs. So we're going to be on our hands and our knees, nice flat back. We're going to extend the opposite arm and opposite leg out. You can add a pause at the top for an extra challenge and a little bit of a balance element, and bring it back down. And stretching out your arm and your leg, and bring it down. And keep repeating that. Make sure you're not letting yourself fall to one side or the other. You're keeping your balance centered. Awesome job, everyone. All right, we're going to move into cat-cows and stretch out our back. So you're going to arch your back up so your spine is rounded, and you're going to push down, letting your shoulder blades come together and your stomach fall. And push back up. And I'm going to add some breathing into this one. And exhale as you go down. Let's go one more time. And down. All right, while we're in this position, we're going to do some push-ups to work our chest muscles. So we're going to have our wrists about shoulder width apart under our arms, and we're going to go down and up. If you want an extra challenge, go ahead and do your push-ups on your feet. Go ahead and do 3 more. And 2. And last one. Awesome. All right, and we're going to go onto our, we're going to go up onto our feet, and we're going to do some calf raises. And we're going to go up onto our toes. If you want support, you can go ahead and use a wall near you. If you want more of a challenge and a balance element, go ahead and try and stay in the center of an area. You can keep your arms out or on your hips, whatever feels best. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and do your single leg raises. Remember to get both sides. We want nice, slow, and controlled motions. Awesome. Remember to keep breathing, staying nice and tall. Perfect. All right, and we're going to move into our balance element. So we're going to be on one foot. You can choose where you want your arms. You can have them on your hips or out to the side. So we're going to take our leg, we're going to go forward, side, back, side, forward. So we're going to add in an extra element. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift that leg off the ground. Going through this, engaging that core. You can add a side swing as well, where your raised leg crosses your support leg. Nice, slow, and controlled motion. Go ahead and go around one more time at your own pace. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. Remember to stay nice and tall. Engage that core. Awesome job. Keep going. You got it. Go ahead and go around one more time. All right, and we're going to move into our cardio before we go into our workout. So you can do keeping your feet down. You can add a jump, or you can increase your speed. Remember to keep breathing. Get ready to go for the rest of your workout. Increase your speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, everyone. Thanks for watching.